Welcome back everybody to another farming simulator video. Today we're on Melbury Estate and I'm just driving up to the silage pits and I've just noticed this plane and I'm not moving now and you can actually see it's flying round. I think it just does a big circle, but we are getting an early start at 3 AM. I'm just skipping the night at the moment, but I thought we might as well use the time instead of just standing still during the night time. But it is a little bit hard to see. As you can see, it's much darker than normal because I've got the real light mod, and although it makes it brighter in the day, it makes it darker at night because it's real life. This is what you see at night time, so it's not really an issue. It's just hard to see without a good set of lights, and it can affect the textures on this map. I don't know why. But I don't know if it'll have been fermented yet. It'll be light in a minute because I've got it on 20 speed. Yeah, so it's fermented, so that's good. Now I'll just keep the timer running, but I'll keep it running a bit slower. There we go, at 15. So what we're going to do is, I think instead of loading this slowly over and over and over, if we get the conveyor belt and we get the I forgot the name of it, the truck, then we can load it into the truck and then tip it out of the truck into the mixer, well, to sell it. Then we'll have plenty of money to buy any tractors that we want. So if you do have a tractor that you'd like me to include, just let me know. But this service truck is free and I've got it in both of my maps. It's just it's actually free in game, so it didn't cost us anything, but it's really helpful if you run out of seed. The pressure washer doesn't work, but the seed and the fertilizer and the fuel work on it, so that's really good. In fact, I might just take a shortcut up here. The interior is terrible on it, by the way. That's the only downside. Let's take this shortcut. So this should go back to the farm. Just cuts out the road and going around that big field. It shouldn't take as long at 50 miles an hour. And you may be wondering why there's Melbury Estate on a Wednesday. Which way do we go? I think we go right. No we don't, because that's the field. Yeah, you might be wondering why it's on a Wednesday, and I've actually said it a lot, but if you've missed it, I'm doing this Saturdays and Wednesdays, and Coldborough's Sunday, Monday, and Friday, so yeah, if you didn't know that, you do know now. Let's back up a little bit more. We'll just leave this in the yard. I do seem to be getting a little bit of lag. Not sure what that is. Well, this is just a really handy thing to have. Look at that, that is absolutely terrible, that lag. Oh. Could be this vehicle, I don't know. Yeah, it's terrible, that. We'll just leave this here though, and we actually need the front loader. I can't remember where I put the there it is, the conveyor belt. So we'll hook this up and take it up there. I think this is the only way I can do it without buying like 3 or 4 of these. In fact, we could actually we might as well take a load up there while we're doing it. That makes sense, because there's no point going with an empty trailer. We might as well sell some as we're taking the trailer up there. Oh, I don't want to knock that post down. In fact, no, what we need to do is this. I need to back out and round. So back round that corner. It's only a slow reverser this, it's just like 4 miles an hour. Which I think it should do at least, I don't know, 6, 7. But the rest of the mod's alright. It's not close enough yet. There we go. So I'll have to jump into this to actually reposition it when it stops. There we go. Oh. Wonder why it's doing that. We put a little bit in. Oh. Oh, there we go. It's doing it now. See, this doesn't take long at all to fill up. Much better than doing it with a loader. Right, we're going to have to move the trailer, I think. We're at only at 66% with that. Right, well, I'm going to have to just move that back a little bit. That's what I want it to do. In fact, that'll be a nice little screenshot. Well, it won't be that with that on. There we go. Now, I don't know why it keeps stopping. There's no reason for that. Unless it's full. Yeah, it's full. Should have noticed that. So we'll just turn this around. I don't know whether to drive the lorry or drive this. Probably I'm better off driving the lorry. So if I do this, I know it's very unrealistic carrying it like this, but we don't have anything to put it onto. Oh, it's just dumped it out. Is that? I thought I was picking it up and then throwing it out the top. Oh, right, so what we need to do is, I think it's, is it all 5? Something like that. Let's pull the hood up. Oh, you can change the wheels somehow. There we go, number 4. What's going on? Just pick it up and throw it back down. Pick it up a bit more. Right, so that's on follow me, so it should follow the truck. Hopefully it doesn't crash. See, if you've been watching Coldborough Platform, you'll have noticed that on that blue trailer it doesn't just, that's what I meant, like that just flicks over, it's instant, but on that blue trailer it doesn't, it like rolls over, so that's really good detail. Hopefully that doesn't end up crashing into anything. Doesn't seem to be the fastest thing in the world. I just don't want it to crash into any cars. Can't really look both ways at once. Oh, now all the traffic in the world's coming. Right, well, I'm gonna just chance it. I think it'll probably crash, but on the off chance it doesn't, I'll be happy. That, it was like it almost waited until it could crash into it. Absolutely perfect for crashing, that. Hopefully no cars come. And set off. In fact, we'll put the beacons on. Oh, they're good. Like, do a circle on the floor. Quite realistic, actually. Quite impressed with that. We'll stay out of the traffic. Yes, we can. I'm not going that way because last time we had an absolute nightmare. Ended up in the river. I'm sure it entertained some people. It wasn't really funny for me. Pain in the ass. We're not going to do any overtakes either, so we'll just have to sit behind this car. Struggling to keep up anyway. I'll just have to slow it down a little bit. Now, I know my trailer's clipping through the hedge there, but I'm doing it for the follow me, so it doesn't mess up when we're driving the other side of the road. There we go. It's managed it, I think. I'll just leave it on whatever speed we're going at. 13, I think we can go a bit quicker than that. I think that telehandler can do 29 or something like that. But it's not pulling up a big L, so we're only doing 17. Seems to be working alright. It'll probably crash down here. It normally does. Into these posts. Just gotta keep it straight. And if you look on the map, it looks like we're driving through the field. But we're not on the road, it's just a misalignment. Probably be an update for that or something. Probably should have took that wider. Hopefully sort it out before the loader comes. There we go. There we are. Best brakes I've seen on that thing. Yeah, what we'll do, we'll stop the loader there, just like that, and we'll get this guy turned around so we can just dump it straight in. Now that's a little bit annoying for me, I don't know about you, so we'll just turn it off. We're off the road anyway. Now, I'll just leave it there because I don't know how much distance we need behind us. What's this all about? Oh, we need to change the setting there. So this will actually work like this. It's a lot of messing about, but it works quite well. It's much faster than doing it anyway. Well, I think this is the fastest way to do it. Right, let's give that a try. Sometimes you just have to reposition it, but basically what happens is you reverse your trailer to it. The little sign in the corner here comes up, and you can see it going now. Once that comes up, you can tip, and it'll tip onto the conveyor. So you have to turn time up because it's filling up them augers faster than it can tip it. So you have to fill it up to like 120 so that it can keep up with the rate. And that is sold in no time. We've got loads of money. So yeah, that's how you do that. Now, I'm just wondering whether to sell that silage because we don't actually need it at the moment. I'm just wondering what we could buy though. Do we need the money? Don't think I'll be buying anything stock. I don't have a... That's what we were using on Coldborough. In yesterday, well, Monday's episode, the last video. We have got this. We could try this out. We need a lot more money for that. I know people want a John Deere. This is too loud. Not amazingly keen on that. I know there's a new one out. I saw it in a live stream. I think we'll go for this, but it's 360, so we'll have to sell probably at least 3 trailer loads. So what we'll have to do is, if we jump into this, spin it around. It's a shame we can't just do that straight into the conveyor tank thing. Oh, a bit closer and we can jump in. You have plenty of time to decide what you're doing with this and reversing. Now I think I'm going to try something a bit different. If I go at an angle like that, then I won't have to move the trailer as much. I hope. No, we'll just do it the normal way. Now that is working, but I want to pull it over a bit more. Oh, we've crashed into the trailer. No, pop-ups come up. I don't know what that is, but if anyone can help me, it says cannot find script file, program data, and then a load of numbers. If anyone's got that problem and they know how to fix it, or if they just have the problem in general, I don't know what it is. I think it might be a mod or something, but I don't really know much about codes or stuff like that. This seems to be working brilliantly. Not having to move that much either. Nearly at 100%. It's like just in a minute. I'm gonna have to move it. Not have trouble with that. Jump back in this thing. What did that go in here? Oh, it's filled up. Right, so what we need to do is move this. Oh. It does take a while to move it all around, but I think it's definitely worth it. And in future I'll do this off video, just to show you what process I used to do it. I used to just sell it, you know, normally with the bucket, but that takes forever, so just look where it is and place it down. Once we have this big John Deere, we'll be able to use bigger machinery. I'm actually doing a bit of a project on Coldborough pipeline, and I've not seen anyone do it before. I don't mind telling you this in advance, but it'll be out on Friday, I think. And basically it's I'm taking down a forest, and I'm going to put sheds up in it, so that it can basically be like a storage facility. But we're doing it, we're chopping the trees down, taking the stumps out, ploughing it, cultivating it, then we're going to grass around the edge so it looks neat, and then we'll put placeable sheds on it, which I think should look quite cool. I just hit the wrong button there. Now why isn't it selling? Oh, couldn't keep up. So I'll just turn down that time thing back to 1. Now we don't have enough there, we need another load at least. Yeah, we need another load to buy that tractor. In fact, we don't need it in this episode, so if people let me know in the comments, just say, yeah, I want the John Deere. It's quite a nice one, I think. It's quite a modern mod, like it's not really old. If people do want to see it, then just let me know, or any other mods. I'm not a massive fan of John Deere, that's the only problem. So let's have a look what we need doing. These are withered. Number 15 and 5 are withered, so I might get a cultivator on them. I think that's a good idea. Didn't really want to use this red tractor for it though. Looks like we're going to have to. It's the only real powerful one. So we'll take this down up to 15. I'm not going to do it, I'm going to put it on course play, I think. 15's up here, I think. Yeah. That withering will have been the last time when I forgot to turn withering off. There's a gate inside there. I don't know if there's one on the road. Oh, and I know someone wanted to shut that door. I'll try. Yeah, it worked. Sometimes it just doesn't work. I like the back window open though. Yeah, that's all withered. Oh, didn't we plant that? I thought we did. Let indicate driving through a hedge. Yeah, there's a gate at this side, so that's good. Right, so what we're on, we are on it's not that one, it's this one, field work. Then we need to pull up this one. No, this one. We're doing field 15. And we're working with, oh, what width are we working with here? Cultivators, and it's this one, which is 8 meters. It's a bit bigger than that, but anyway. I'm going to start there and there. I think 3 headlands, just to be safe. And we'll go. I seem to have picked it up quite well actually. Wouldn't work it for my life the other week. Yeah, what is this? It's like some sort of wheat or something. That looks like, yeah, that's a stock point. I suspect the start point is over the other side. I wish there was like a compass on the map. I presume I'm heading west, southwest. Oh yeah. Oh, so it's in comparison to the map then. That might help me out. Hopefully this works. There we go. Oh, it's trying to turn around now. But I should just let it go. It's good. There we go, it's unfolded. So that should get that job done. There we go. Fantastic. Now this can stay up here. We could probably get the seeder out, to be honest. Don't know what fields need seeding, but we can have a look. I think this one down here needs planting, so we'll take it down, make sure it's full. I know this can pull it. Got enough fuel, got enough and everything. And here, where I ploughed it by accident, I actually cultivated it over and it like grew grass. So yeah, I don't think I planted grass. I just cultivated it and it grew grass. Probably shouldn't have done that. But we'll take this down and get it set up and working. I got that. I think I've planted that. While I got it ready for harvest that. We can probably do that next episode because we haven't done much actual harvesting. I cultivated all of that with courseplay, I think. Needs to be a bit of a good job. Oh no, yeah, I did that with courseplay. In fact, this might need cultivating down here. I might just direct drill it, I'm not sure. But you can actually do that without cultivating on this one. There's no point overtaking as it's only there. I think I will just drill this field. We're working in fact we need to be on seeding, don't we? Yeah, seeding. What field is this? This is field 11, so if nobody knows how to do this, because I know when, especially YouTubers, and they know what they're doing, they just do it really fast. So to set it up like this is where I was going wrong. This is fertilising and seeding. That's all it does. I've never tried fertilising yet, but this is for field work. So cultivating, ploughing, that sort of thing. So what you want it on is you want it on this one, and I've only ever used these ones. So I know these you can do like courses to sell silage and stuff like that. But I haven't really worked that out yet. And then I normally go to this one and I find out what field I'm in. So field 11. You just scroll your mouse instead of clicking up and down. I know that the working width is, no I don't, it's either 8 meters or 6, I always forget. 6, I thought it were 6. So you go to 6 like that, and then just click any corner you want. Then you go down here. I've never really messed with that, and I normally put 2 to 3 headlands, so I'm going to do 3 so it doesn't crash, because it has more turning circle at the end if you do 3. And then you just press this, and then right click. If you're just doing this and it's not moving, right clicking it, the mouse bit will go away. Oh, I thought it'd be in that corner, but obviously not. And then you just gotta find your waypoint. If you actually know what you're doing, then in fact southwest should be down in this corner. but it's not. Oh, I can see it. See, it's really hard to see. Might be able to see it better on video, but that just blends in sometimes. So there we go. You drive up to the, probably just behind the just behind the waypoint. Then you right click if you've been doing this, and then you click on this one, which is start, stop, pause, blah blah blah. And then go to, if you have to stop it halfway through a course, you click current waypoint or nearest. But if you're starting at the start, use first. Then there you go. It should start. If it doesn't, then you're probably on a wrong setting. And I don't even know what's being planted here, so we need to stop this. It's just driving, stop him. Come on, stop. It's just driving. I swear to God, I can't even stop it. What's it doing? Oh my God. Nope, now it's turning around. And we're getting a ton of lag. Just driving around in circles now. There we go. Must have been on higher work, but I didn't press H, so it's a little bit weird. I only wanted to choose the C, which will be, I think this is wood wheat field. Don't know. We did canola in the other one, so we'll do. Oh, these are. I don't really like these. That one. There. I don't think it was planting anything there, so there we go. Now it'll work. So we'll not interrupt that, and that should get on with its job. This, we should actually put these somewhere. I know I'll get them stuck in that corner. But anyway, I think we'll leave it at that. We've made quite a lot of money in this episode, more than others. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll be back on Friday, because I do one every other day, and weekends I do Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode.